Most people spend their entire lives chasing money, working harder, working longer, waiting for the day their financial problems finally disappear. But what if the problem isn't how hard you're working? What if the problem is that nobody ever explained how money actually works? Because when you strip away all the noise, all the trends, all the gurus, and all the get-rich-quick schemes, there are only 3 ways money is made. 3. Every wealthy person on earth uses one or more of these methods. And every person struggling financially is usually stuck in only one. The question is not whether these principles work. The question is whether you'll understand them before another decade passes by. The first way money is made: time for money. The first way to make money is the way almost everyone starts. You give your time. Someone gives you money. It's simple. You work 8 hours. You get paid for 8 hours. You work 40 hours. You get paid for 40 hours. No work, no income. Now, despite what social media might tell you, there is nothing wrong with this model. In fact, it is where almost every successful person begins. The problem isn't starting here. The problem is never leaving, because there is one limitation that nobody can escape. Time. You can always earn more money. You cannot earn more time. Every human being receives the same 24 hours. The billionaire, the entrepreneur, the student, the employee. The difference is not the amount of time they possess. The difference is how they use it. And if your income depends entirely on your hours, then your income will always have a ceiling. Eventually, you reach the point where working harder no longer changes your life. You need leverage. And that leads us to the second way money is made. The second way money is made: money for money. At some point, intelligent people realize something. If they can work for money, then perhaps money can work for them. This is called investing. And investing is one of the most misunderstood concepts in the world, because people think investing is about getting rich quickly. It's not. Investing is about allowing time to become your business partner. Every dollar invested becomes a small employee. One that works while you sleep. One that works while you're on vacation. One that works whether you feel motivated or not. The greatest investors understand a simple truth. Small amounts invested consistently beat large amounts invested occasionally. The magic is not in the amount. The magic is in the consistency. Most people want immediate rewards. The wealthy often sacrifice immediate rewards for larger rewards later. That is why patience is one of the most profitable skills a human being can develop. The person who can delay gratification has an advantage over the person who needs results immediately. Because wealth is rarely built in days. It is built in years, sometimes decades. But there is still one level beyond this. One level that separates financial stability from financial freedom. Third way money is made: multiple streams of income. Most people rely on one source of income. One salary, one employer, one paycheck, and that creates vulnerability. Imagine a table with one leg. How stable would it be? Not very. Now imagine a table with 6 legs. A completely different story. That is how wealth is built, through multiple sources of income. A job, investments, a business, a digital product, content creation, royalties, assets. The wealthy do not create multiple streams because they love complexity. They create multiple streams because they understand risk. Every additional stream creates security. Every additional stream creates options. And options are one of the highest forms of wealth. The goal is not necessarily to become rich overnight. The goal is to build a financial structure that does not collapse when one thing goes wrong. That is how real freedom is created. Not through luck, not through hope, through systems. How do you move from one level to the next? Now that we understand the 3 ways money is made, a more important question appears. How do you actually increase your income? The answer is surprisingly simple. Become more valuable. Most people focus on money. Successful people focus on value. The market doesn't pay you based on your needs. The market pays you based on your usefulness. You do not earn more because you want more. You earn more because you become worth more. That is an uncomfortable truth, but it is the truth. The person who can solve bigger problems earns more. The person who can create better results earns more. The person who becomes difficult to replace earns more. Which is why one of the smartest investments you will ever make is in yourself. Learn skills, refine them, master them, then keep improving them. Because a valuable skill can generate income for decades. And unlike money, nobody can take it away from you. Why habits create wealth. Many people know exactly what they should do. The problem is that knowledge alone changes nothing. Execution changes everything. And execution becomes easier when decisions become habits. Think about it. If every day you must decide whether to learn, save, improve, work out, read, or invest, eventually your emotions will win. But habits remove negotiation. Habits remove excuses. Habits remove inconsistency. The person who saves a little every month eventually builds capital. The person who studies a skill every day eventually becomes valuable. The person who improves by 1% each day eventually becomes extraordinary. Most success stories are not built through dramatic moments. They are built through boring consistency, repeated over and over again. What school never taught you about money? Now, let's talk about something that might make some people uncomfortable. School teaches many useful things: reading, writing, mathematics, history, science. These things matter. But there is a difference between education and financial education. Most schools teach you how to count money. Few teach you how to create it. Most schools teach you how to pass exams. Few teach you how to build assets. Most schools teach you how to find answers. The real world rewards people who can solve problems. This isn't an attack on education. It's simply an observation. If you want to understand wealth, investing, sales, business, persuasion, leverage, or entrepreneurship, you will likely have to learn those things yourself. Nobody is coming to hand you that knowledge. The responsibility belongs to you. And that is actually good news, because it means your future is not limited by what you were taught. It is determined by what you choose to learn next. The truth is simple. There are only 3 ways money is made. You trade time for money, you make money with money, or you create multiple streams of income. Most people spend their lives in the first category. A smaller group reaches the second, and an even smaller group builds the third. The choice is yours. Become more valuable. Master useful skills. Turn good decisions into habits. Invest consistently. Build assets. Create leverage. And give yourself enough time for the process to work. Because wealth is not built in a moment. It is built through years of intelligent actions, repeated consistently. The world calls it luck when it finally becomes visible, but you will know what it really was: preparation, discipline, and understanding the rules of the game.